Good morning, everybody. Phi Farley here. It's Monday, April 30th. We got a travel day in baseball. Still a lot of games, though, and I have three picks I want to get to. Before I do, though, please subscribe if you haven't done so. And those that have, I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching the videos. It means a lot to me, and I really enjoy doing this. So let's keep it rolling. This is going to be, there's quite a bit to get through here, so let me get right to it. Real quick, yesterday had a loss on the Angels. They had every reason to win that game. 6 hits to only 4 for the Yankees. And the one thing that I capped wrong was Skaggs doesn't give up the long ball. That's how they lost. They lost through a monster home run by Sanchez, giving them, a 2-1 victory. That was the only runs they scored. Other than that, it would have been a 1-0 win by the Angels. Still, they need to score more runs than that if we want to back them. All right, so today I got 3 games to get to. All right, real quick. Houston Astros. I'm going to try and do this as quick as I can so I don't make a big, long video. Houston Astros, I'm fading the New York Yankees here. At home, Charlie Morton on the mound. What's he got? A 1.83 ERA, 3-0 this year. 1.86 ERA, 3-0 this year. Sonny Gray has been absolutely awful out of the gates. Not what the Yankees were expecting out of him. So I'm going to back, not to mention, if we just look at how big of wins we're getting, who do you think has more, the Yankees or the Astros when it comes to run differential? Astros have a run differential of 66 runs, where the Yankees only have 47 run differential. And just showing you, what's our margin of victory that we're getting. The Astros have the largest margin of victory in all of baseball right now. So I will back the Astros with a run line move here at a plus 135, backing Charlie Morton at home and fading Sonny Gray, even though they've won 9 games in a row. I'm cool with that. The next game that I like is Eric Lauer, San Diego Padres going to San Francisco. All right, so we're getting the Eric Lauer, the lefty. Now, if you were to look real quick at his scouting report, which I have, looked at his minor league career, his Kent State days, Eric Lauer's been extremely consistent, sporting over a 9 strikeouts per 9 innings average. He's also been under a 3.0 ERA average. He's earned his right to start a game in major leagues. Now, don't let the Coors Field start fool you. That was a very poor decision by San Diego. I hope that hasn't ruined his confidence at all. But it just wasn't a very good idea to start a young kid, 22 years old, at Coors Field. And next thing you know, Trevor Story's hitting a grand slam against you. So let's hold that one aside. San Francisco struggles against lefties. No one in baseball has faced more lefties than the San Francisco Giants by a large margin. They are 22. They're 22 out of 30 in batting average. They're 27th though in on-base percentage, 27th in slugging percentage. They rightfully so are going to be starting a lefty against them, and Lauer is a good one at that. Samardzija has done well against the Padres, but the Padres are not the team of the last decade that Samardzija has been facing. This year's Padres have scored more runs than the past 10 years Padres have done. They are right about middle of the pack when it comes to offensive production, putting in, 114 runs so far this season, which puts them, third in the West in the, compared to their counterparts in the NL West. That puts them third. So, they're scoring runs, and they can score runs, and, Samardzija may have a little bit tougher day here, and I don't think it's going to take much. They're averaging under 3 runs a game when facing a lefty. So the Padres offense doesn't have to have too much production to be able to get Lauer his first win. And that's what I'm backing at a plus 150. Good value there. The last game I have is Toronto, Minnesota under. Here we have Lance Lynn at home. His only other home start was against the Houston Astros, over 100 pitches and 5 innings, holding the Astros to 0 runs. Aaron Sanchez is also a really good pitcher. In every single game this season, he hasn't reached more than 7 runs. 3-4 loss, 3-4 loss, 2-1 win, 3-4 loss, 2-4 loss. He hasn't had a game in which he has allowed more than 7 runs in total for those games. He keeps them competitive is the point I'm trying to make. And I like the Minnesota side here. They don't have a lot of offensive production. Aaron Sanchez keeps games close. So I really look this to be another low-scoring game. We're getting 9.5. The only thing I don't like about this is they've moved the line from 9 to 9.5, and money is coming in on the over. So that's something to keep in mind for those of you who are watching the line movements and where betting percentages are coming in at. So I don't really like that so much. But when it comes to capping the game, all signs are pointing towards under in this one. So I'm going to take the 9.5 under Toronto, Minnesota. So there's my 3 picks. We got Houston run line, San Diego backing Eric Lauer, the lefty, at a plus 150, and Toronto, Minnesota under 9.5. Right? Good luck, everybody. I'll see you again soon.